Okay, I finally found it. The 4Runner Trailhunter, and it's sitting right next to my Tacoma Trailhunter. And today we're doing a real-world comparison the internet needs. Plus, we're checking the lot for new Tacomas, going over the latest recalls, and giving you an inside look at what Toyota has available right now. And if you're in East Tennessee and want any of these trucks or this 4Runner, go check out my guy Thomas at Rusty Wallace Toyota. So the first thing I noticed on this 4Runner Trailhunter is the rock sliders on the Tacoma are much longer. That's the first thing I noticed right off the bat. Now the second thing I noticed is that it does not have an ARB steel rear bumper like the Tacoma Trailhunter has. Final assembly point Japan, country of origin, engine parts Japan, transmission parts Japan. This thing is from Japan, if you didn't know. Inside, it's very similar to the Tacoma Trailhunter. Same trim, same options, pretty much same everything. So you've got a stabilizer disconnect, locking rear diff, 360-degree cameras, tow package, everything the Trailhunter has, you've got. So you got to push a button to open up the gas here. You got the bronze oxide wheels, old man emu shocks just like the Tacoma Trailhunter. Essentially the same front end. High air intake, Trailhunter badging, and they do have an ARB roof rack up here. Now I'm curious if that will fit the Tacoma. I'm betting it does. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comments. I think that thing looks pretty good. So overall price, they want $69,735 for this Trailhunter 4Runner. They got a digital key that comes standard with the Trailhunter. Cargo cover retractable black, $135. Cargo tray all-weather 4Runner. It's got mud guards. Those look very similar to the OEM Canadian ones. Check out that QR code if you want to learn more. If I was going for a 4Runner, this would be it. This thing's slick. The only difference is the Tacoma Trailhunter final assembly point is in Mexico, with the engine and the transmission being made in the US. It looks like it has an off-road tailpipe there. And it does have protection over the rear diff. It's got the same Trailhunter skid plate under here. The Tacoma Trailhunter feels more like a modern truck, tall, commanding, and aggressive. The 4Runner Trailhunter feels more refined and balanced. If you're looking to do a long-distance overland trip with a family, this one might actually win. But before we check the Tacomas on the lot, we need to talk about recalls and complaints. These aren't deal breakers, but they're things Toyota's already working on. But if you're shopping for a Tacoma or 4Runner right now, you need to know exactly what to check on your test drive. First up on the list, brake hose recall. Certain 2024 and 2025 Toyota Tacomas 4-wheel drives with 16-inch brakes and 17-inch wheels, and now, pay attention to this, 18-inch wheels have rear brake hoses that can get damaged by mud or dirt buildup in harsh off-road use, leading to potential brake fluid leaks. And here's what to check. Push hard on the brake pedal at low speed. Watch for sponginess, fluid smell, warning lights, and by all means, get under there and see if you see any leakage around the brake lines. Front drive shaft joint recall. For certain 2025 Tacoma 4-wheel drive models, about 6,000 in the United States, the front drive shaft joint may have incorrect material and could deform or break, affecting turning or leaving the vehicle rolling while in park. Now this also affects the hybrids, including the TRD Pro and the Trailhunter. What to check? After a test drive, park on flat ground. Shift to park, release the brake. Does the truck stay rock solid? Instrument cluster display issue. A broader Toyota recall covers some 2024 and 2025 Toyota Tacomas and 2025 4Runner models. The instrument panel may fail to display critical information, speed, brake system, TPMS. Then the risk increases, and this is coming from Road and Track. What to check? On startup, ensure the speedometer, brake warnings, tire pressure info all show correctly within seconds. Now for complaints from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Owners are reporting seat clicking squeaks, alignment pulling left on new trucks, steering rack hesitation or lurches, wireless charger overheating or failing, wireless Apple CarPlay freezing or dropping, tailgate alignment or latch misfit issues, and sensor recalibration warnings. More owner reports and TSBs than full campaigns, but they matter if you're evaluating a purchase. Now, let's see what's actually available on the lot. They do still have a limited up here that we checked out last time. That thing's pretty loaded. Over here, got plenty of Tundras for sale. Anyway, let's go check out these Tacomas. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Tacomas up here. And if you count that limited up front, they got 16 Tacomas here. Let's check out this white one. Now we'll stick with the TRDs. You're going to find the SR5s are around 40 grand. There's a TRD Offroad. Final assembly point, Baja California, Mexico. Engine parts USA, transmission parts USA. Major source foreign parts content, Japan 20, Mexico 30. This has got an 8-inch screen. Looks like the floor mats are still in the bag in there. This has a locking rear diff because it is a TRD Offroad. It's got bed lights. Other than that, nothing special in the back. They want $45,414 for this. They got a door edge guard right there. Then it has mud guards. Those are the smaller mud guards. And that's 8-inch basic TRD Offroad, $45,414. Let's check out this one. I like this color. I bet that's premium paint. Yep, right there it is, premium paint. And $475 for the premium paint. I wish they all had premium paint, to be honest. Anyway, they want $45,899 for this. And the standard dock fee on this is about $1,600. 8-inch screen, locking rear diff. This is basic TRD Offroad. But I like this color, and you can tell it is premium paint. Look at that glisten. Basic standard bed lights, no inverter, no storage, and no DC output or USB-C output over here. This is a black TRD Offroad, and I do like black. Oh, this is an iForce Max. 8-inch screen, no cameras, so it is going to have a locking rear differential, 4-wheel drive, and they want $49,719 for this hybrid TRD Offroad. Now keep in mind, hybrids are not meant to save you gas money. They are meant to give you more power and torque. So this one does have heated front seats, all-weather floor liners, mud guards, storage guard. Now I would upgrade the floor mats to last fit floor mats. I can even get you a discount code if you're interested. Just head to the website, go look for sponsors, and go look for last fit. I'm telling you, those are the best floor mats for a Tacoma, regardless of the trim level. Be sure to save some money. So on this bed for this TRD Offroad, you've got an inverter here. That's going to be a 2400 watt inverter because it's a hybrid. USB-C and DC output over here. And if you wanted to, you could pay about $1,000. You could probably get away with it for about $800. Go get that air compressor that the Trailhunter has if you wanted to just go replace it. Now you'll have to make a cut down here for the actual compressor down in here. But if you're fine with that, want a compressor back here, I say go for it. I love mine. All right, here we got another TRD Offroad and Underground. Of course, it's going to have 4x4 locking rear differential. They want $45,414 for this basic TRD Offroad. Now, this is very similar to the one I rented. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I encourage you to go look at it. It's an actual comparison for a TRD Offroad, just like this, right side by side with my Trailhunter. Now, this has a better trim than the one that I rented. That trim that I rented had a white trim right there on the dash. It didn't look right. But anyway, this one looks a lot better. You can always get that illuminated emblem and put right there and spice this thing up. Let's check out this one. Has this one got premium paint? Yep, it does. It has premium paint on it. Now this one's pretty nice, TRD Offroad, but I do not agree with tube steps on our TRD Offroad. They have an upgrade package. So it's got the 14-inch screen. It does not have cameras. It is a hybrid. It's got a hard trifold tonneau cover. With the upgrade package, you get fabric trim seats with heated, powered, adjustable front seats. Leather trimmed heated steering wheel. That's really nice. Comes standard on the Trailhunter. And it's got the key compatible wireless charging with HomeLink universal transceiver. So that's got the digital rear view mirror, which is very nice. And it's got the JBL removable speaker. And what this means is you can control your garage door through your rearview mirror. Just got to set it up through HomeLink. and it's got the integrated brake controller. But there's a little device right over to the right side of that steering column that you can control the brakes on your trailer if it's capable of it. So it's got a door edge guard. This one's pretty nice, but they want 57,404 for this TRD Offroad and with premium paint. So it is pretty slick, and it does have an air dam on this one for some reason. But for a TRD Offroad, I'd definitely remove that air dam. This is a sweet ride right here. And I can tell right now that you have to push a button to open up the gas tank right here. And it does have adjustable headlights. And it's there, so if you're carrying a load or trailer or something, you got some weight on it, you can adjust your headlights to where you want it on the road. Let's see, there's a couple of SR5s. Here's a TRD Sport. And believe it or not, the TRD Sport is the most popular Tacoma out of them all. It really is. I had a 3rd gen TRD Sport for mine. I still have it, and I don't think I want to get rid of it. As a matter of fact, my wife's driving it now. She liked all the upgrades I did on it and wanted it, so she's got it. But anyway, this has coil springs. It's got an 8-inch screen. It doesn't have a locking rear differential. It is a TRD Sport, but it is more than likely a 4x4, and it is. It's got mud guards. It's got a door edge guard right there. And they want $45,114 for this. That's not a bad price for this TRD Sport. And of course, one of the best things about the TRD Sport, the raised hood. Put that together with that illuminated emblem, or change that out to a Heritage grille, and you got a winner. And they got a price on this, 3.99% for 72 months. That's not bad. And of course, nothing special on the back here, but it does have a bed rail system and bed lights. Let's check out this TRD Offroad. Now, I like this color. I don't know what color this is, but I like it. But I do not like those tube steps on a TRD Offroad. Anyway, 8-inch screen, locking rear diff, 4x4. They want $47,273 for this. It has a black badge overlay. Does not have door edge guards. It's got a tailgate insert, a black one. Oh, it looks nice. It's got a spray-on bed liner. Nothing special in back, but it does have bed cleats, bed rails, and a spray-on bed liner. And locking rear diff, 4x4. And same thing, 3.99% for 72 months. So here's the other limited. Transmission parts are made in Japan on this. It's got cameras, and it is a hybrid, being an iForce Max. Now, if you didn't know on the limited, that's nice. Those bed steps will come out and expand. Chrome everywhere, chrome inserts. This one has a bed cover, chrome wheels. This thing chromed out. 14-inch screen. They want $59,529 for this. So they want $12.95 for that hard trifold tonneau cover. And it does have a removable JBL speaker. This is a slick limited, depending on what your needs are. If you like that video, be sure to hit the subscribe, like, share, and comment down below. We'll see you next time. Smoky Mountain Taco, out.